Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new era, or should I say season 2 of the Create a Club series. I cannot wait, guys, for this season. We have big goals and we have also a lot of pressure on ourselves to get this club some really good results. As we can see, Leicester City, Leeds United and Watford got promoted into the Premier League. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest, Brentford and Luton Town has been relegated down to the Championship. So I'm gonna be really excited to play some of these new teams this season. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, we need big results. It is time that this club is fighting for promotion. I could not deliver it to them last season, but obviously I did indeed tell them that, you know, in my first year, it's a bit of an unrealistic target. However, this season, with players like Gareth Bale coming in, we need to, you know, get this club promoted. If it's not automatic, it has to be obviously through playoffs, getting top 6 here in the Championship. This team is starting to become too good for this league, and yeah, I am afraid if I cannot deliver it to them this season, we are going to be losing our job. So this is really, really important. But a player like Gareth Bale is definitely going to be helping a lot. I cannot wait to see him in the brand new kits for the season. He's obviously a massive leader in this team. He's got experience of playing at the top level. He's played in England before as well, so that is great. And I'm so happy that he wants to join me now towards the end of his career. And now it is time to set some objectives for this season. Obviously, we were here 1 year ago, and I told him I cannot get you guys promoted this year. But now he is saying this club is done languishing in the lower division. I want you to do whatever it takes to get us into the Premier League. So, yeah, that is what I pretty much have said before. We have to get us promoted at any costs. Not too sure if we can get automatic promotion, but hopefully, guys, we can always be in the title race. However, we have to get top 6 and, you know, get playoffs and then promoted. No matter what, at the end of the season, if we are not promoted, we are definitely getting sacked now. But yes, guys, if you're excited for this series to be back for Season 2, I want to see a crazy amount of likes today. Let's go for 1,000 likes. We have never hit that before. That would be a new record, and just get ready because we have a lot of things to do today. Obviously, we have sold some players. We have also loaned out a player there in Sander. He's going to be gone for 1 season. And of course, James Milner is another one of our brand new players joining in. You can also see our brand new sponsors there. We have a Puma, who's going to be our kit manufacturer for the season. We also have a Prime, and we also have YouTube. You can also see the brand new badge, Sander Football Club. It is looking way better than what it did before. So let's go into the trading reports, and we can see that Claesson is now making a little bit of progress, which is nice to see, but I'm pretty sure that Claesson has been sold, so he's not even at the club anymore. But we have new players to the youth team as well. That's really, really exciting. Kelly is no longer a player. Rathbone is no longer a player. Teixeira, Johansson, Berge, Defoe, Claesson. I mean, we have got so many players that have left us, but we do indeed have some new players joining in, obviously, which I am really, really excited to get to know today. I'm gonna have a quick look at the budget report to see what kind of money we have this summer. 20.5 million and 150,000 in salary budget. So we're definitely gonna be looking at a few free agents today. If we see our team, you know, it is pretty thin. We don't have a lot of depth in this team, especially for the center back positions. And yeah, we need to make a lot of signings today, guys. We literally only have 2 center backs at the club. I think a good first thing to do would be to take a look at the youth team, and here we can see some brand new players. Let's sort this by rating, and already I can see a center back, Danilo. You know, he's got a market value of 12 million. He's from Brazil. He's 16 years old. I mean, what a talent. And, you know, he would be a nice backup option just to have in the team. So, the first signing I'm gonna be making is Danilo. 5,000 there in salary budget. And yeah, he's one for the future. As I said, I'm gonna be looking at the free agents because they did give us quite a bit of salary budget, which I'm happy about. And here we obviously have a few players. Now, one guy which we have talked about before is Mason Greenwood. We kind of had to decide between him and Szoboszlai because we didn't have too much money. But now that we have more to spend, though, I think we're just gonna be going with Greenwood, guys. A lot of you wanted me to sign him, so yeah, let's try to get him in, of course, on a little money as possible. And hopefully he's gonna be accepting that. You know, he's been without the club for a while now. I think he just wants to play football. So just £16,000 a week, but I think he's gonna be accepting. We'll get a response for him very, very soon. Marcos Alonso, I think, would also be perfect in this team. Left back, 31 years old, from Spain. He's also a free agent, lots of experience. And yet again, we're going to be going with as little money as possible. But I do like to give some bonus options here if they do perform well. So there we go, already 2 offers for free agents. I'm just going to be progressing a few days and we will see what happens. Hopefully we can get some good news from Mason Greenwood and of course Marcos Alonso. Those 2 new signings would be perfect to start this second season. But here we have one of our new players, and there you can also see a sneak peek of my new kit. And I have to say, this is the oldest looking 16-year-old I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he's in the youth academy, 16 years. And yeah, guys, he is gonna be a monster. I can tell already. He's gonna be insane, so what a signing. Let's look at our messages now then, and yeah, still no information about these 2 new free agents, which hopefully is going to be joining. But you know, I'm guessing they're thinking about it right now. They're searching up, okay, Sander FC, do I want to go to the championship? That is a bit of a downgrade, but you know, it's better than having no clubs, guys. So let's see. Mason Greenwood has accepted our offer, and Marcos Alonso is open to the idea of moving on, but is asking for better terms. That is no problem. I will give you what you want. But guys, I mean, what a start to the episode. We're having Mason Greenwood joining Sander FC. Literally an unbelievable talent right there. He's gonna be incredible. And Marcos Alonso as well. He just wants a little bit better in the salary, but that is no problem. 2 incredible signings, guys, for the team. I've talked about this guy quite a bit. Nori saying that I really would like to sign him, but I don't think it's actually needed that much anymore. We can take a look at his price, and as we can see, he would be super expensive. And now that we have Marcos Alonso, obviously James Milner as well can play left back. I don't think we need this guy at the moment. But another player which I have indeed mentioned before as well is this guy, Thomas Tavares. He's a right back from Benfica. He can even play as a left back as well. Incredible talent, only 20 years old, and I really do believe he's not going to be that expensive. We're just going to be paying the release clause of 4.9 million, and right now it is just up to the player if he wants to join me or not. It says he will welcome a move to our club where he will be given a more significant role. I'm going to be sending him an offer right now, and we will see what he responds to that, but I think that would be a really nice signing. Another player, guys, which I've been thinking about a little bit right now is a new goalkeeper, Jose Sa. Now, the only problem with this guy is obviously he plays in the Premier League, and going down to the Championship, we have seen it's not that easy before. Players don't really want to do that, but I'm going to be sending an offer for him anyway and see if we can get lucky. So I'm going to be paying the release clause there to Wolverhampton of 9 million, and I feel like if this guy accepts, guys, he will literally be our main keeper for years to come. We don't have to look for another goalkeeper ever. So yeah, we're gonna be giving him some bonuses as well, and yeah, hopefully he can join us there. It would be a bit of an expensive one, but I think it would be worth it. Please give me some good news regarding my offers. I'm hoping that everybody accepts, because we have paid the release clauses. It is literally down to the players themselves. The clubs cannot really do anything. So come on, give me some positive news. Obviously here we have Mason Greenwood joining, and guys, I want to see crazy amounts. As I said, can we get 1,000? It's not been done before in this series. Maybe today can finally be the day. And look at all of our sponsors and stuff in the background. But seriously, this guy can play anywhere in the front three. I think he might actually start for us right away at center forward, where obviously Moise Kean played for us before. And yeah, what a quality player. Really excited to see this guy back on the football pitch. And obviously he's worth a lot, and we got him on a free. So if he has one good year for us, we could potentially sell him on and make a lot of money. But here we go, guys. Let's go into the messages then. And Thomas Tavares has accepted our offer, and Jose Sa has declined our offer. Alright, we're gonna have to look for other keepers, but at least we have that right back coming in, which I think is gonna be a quality signing, to be fair. A cheap one as well, and definitely one for the future. So Tavares, welcome to Sander FC. I'm gonna have to look at some other keepers then, and we have Pacheco, 81 rated. That is already 3 higher ratings than obviously Jose Sa. 29 years old as well, from Spain. He plays in Almeria, so I'm gonna be sending him an offer and seeing if, you know, that could get accepted. 12 million is the release clause, which is a little bit more expensive, but yeah, this guy would be absolutely huge, so we'll give him some nicer bonuses as well, and then we're going to be hoping for some good responses. I'm also going to be sending an offer for this keeper in PSV. He's a little bit younger, 28, he's from Argentina, and also 81 rated. So, you know, if one of them doesn't accept, I'm hoping that the other one can. Now, this guy doesn't actually have a release clause, but let's give them about 10 million. And, of course, we will send him a little bit of nice bonuses as well. And hopefully one of these keepers are going to be ending up at Sander FC. Now, there is indeed another player, guys, which I have been thinking about. And it's another one who plays in La Liga, so I'm not too sure if, obviously, it's going to get accepted. But it is Javi Montero, 22 years old, talent. As we can see, he even wears goggles in games, so you just know this guy is gonna make it to the top. 75 rated, guys, and I feel like he will be a very nice signing. As we can see, his release clause is not that much, so definitely one for the future. But again, you know, does these guys actually want to make a downgrade to the championship? We're gonna have to wait to see, but hopefully one of these guys will accept. I'm hoping that these guys can see the vision, what I want to do with this club, where we could be in 2 years' time. Imagine if we get promoted this season, we could be like, in a couple of years, in a European spot or something. It would be incredible. Obviously, it's a bit far away right now, but, you know, it's allowed to dream. It's free, so Pacheco wasn't convinced, would use him in the right role. Okay, I'm really hoping that Benitez has accepted, but no, he hasn't. Javi Montero has actually accepted, so that is really nice to hear that at least somebody from La Liga wants to join a championship club. But, you know, I still really need a goalkeeper, so even though it's nice to get this guy over the line, we're gonna have to search for other keepers. I'm about to do something which I think a lot of people could not dare to do, and that is send Manchester United an offer for De Gea. And to make this a little bit cheaper for me, I've actually included this Giglio in this deal. Even though he's been a great player for me, I'm willing to let him go if that means we can get David De Gea. As we can see though, he requires quite a bit of weekly salary, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford it. But we will see, guys, what happens after we have sent this offer to Manchester United, and if they do accept it, I will be extremely happy, because then we're gonna be having one of the best keepers in the world. In case Manchester United does not accept it, I'm gonna have a backup option, and we have Livakovic, 26 years old, Dinamo Zagreb, so he does not play in the strongest league in the world. And I just remembered this guy, watching him at World Cups. He is absolutely incredible when he is on it, and I want to start transfer negotiations. So yeah, I'm gonna be offering them about 10 million, and of course we will give him some very nice weekly salary, and hopefully this is gonna get accepted after I've given him some very nice bonuses. Even for just appearing, you're gonna be getting £2,000. I hope he's happy with that. And yeah, let's offer a little bit more money to Dinamo Zagreb. Come on, surely one of these have to be accepted, man. Imagine the scenes if David De Gea gets accepted, guys, and we actually end up with him in the club. That would be unreal, but chances are that it's not going to be happening. I mean, from Manchester United down to the championship is a bit of a step down. But here we have yet another one of our players, of course. This is Javi Montero, and this guy is so dedicated. Look at his glasses. He's even wearing them out of the pitch. What an incredible player this is going to be for us, guys. And he's going to be making it to the top, I am sure. But let's have a look then at our goalkeeper situation, and De Gea is, yeah, obviously not going to be joining. He has declined our offer. Livakovic, oh no, he has declined our offer as well. Guys, we're still without a good keeper. This is not good. I'm actually going to be putting the age to like 34 and older, and we will see what pops up, because I need to try to avoid paying as much wages and money as possible, but I still need someone that's really good. Fabianski, okay, 38 years old, and he's 84 rated. I mean, look at this. We could pay the release clause for him right away. And then after that, obviously he would require a little bit of weekly salary, but that is no problem. 2 years, and we will give him a clean sheet bonus there in case he gets it. So yeah, let's go a little bit further down in the money. 40,000 a week. This would be a huge signing. Fabianski, literally 84. Imagine if we could see him joining our team. He would really, really improve the amount of goals we have been leaking in. Because, you know, even though our keeper Ivan has done okay, we saw a lot of times where he was wrongly positioned when he conceded goals. And some of the shots looked like it literally went through him at times. Come on, give me some good news. Fabianski has accepted our offer. All he needs to do is sign off on the deal and he's one of us. Wow, what a signing that is. Obviously, it's gonna be an expensive one in terms of our salary budget, but I think a good keeper is worth it. Wow, look at that. We still have quite a bit of money left to spend as well, but we have literally got one of the best keepers available to us right now. Obviously, he's quite old, 38, so he's probably not going to be sticking around for more than maybe 2 years. But then we can think about, you know, looking for other keeper when we get to that point. Right now, what matters is that we have a good keeper, guys. And I'm not able to use any excuses anymore that I have a bad goalkeeper. Simple as that. Welcome to the club, lad. For the past few minutes, I've been playing around with the tactics a bit to see what could be our strongest lineup as it stands. And in goal, we have Fabianski, of course, Disgiglio on the right, Montero and Ramos as the centre-back partnership, Marcos Alonso on the left side. Then we have our brand new defensive midfielder, Florentino Luis, James Milner, Szoboszlai in this bit of a more attacking centre midfield role. Then we have Gareth Bale out onto the right, and Greenwood is operating as a second striker right now, with of course Moyes keyed up front. And I have to say, our depth is starting to look much better. We have two good, or at least one good goalkeeper backup. Then we have a couple of centre backs, but still not too strong. Then we obviously have our right back there, Wes Harding, and also Thomas Tavares, who can obviously play on either left back or right back. Jens Petter Hauge, we know how good he is. Harrington is also extremely good. Same with Matondo and also Haji. So looking at this team, guys, the only area where I feel like we still need to upgrade quite a bit is centre back. So yeah, let me look for one more. For some reason, I have a thing of going for Spanish centre-backs, but I'm about to do it yet again, because we have Marc Bartra, 79 overall. As we can see, he can even play on the right side and even further up the pitch. But this guy would obviously be the best centre-back we have ever had to the club. I'm gonna try to offer as little money as possible. Let's go with 15,000 actually, and we will ask for a 2-year contract. So let's go ahead and see, guys, if this one gets accepted. And if it does, I feel like this team is starting to look complete and ready for the season. And I have to say, is this the strongest team that's ever been in the championship? I feel like this year we should even go pretty far in the FA Cup, or it's gonna be a failure. Because this team, I think, could even compete in the Premier League as it stands. But, you know, the scary thing about this is that all of these are so new, they have never played together. And that is not going to be the best chemistry. That is now down to me to actually get these guys to play together. Because without the tactics part, you know, it doesn't matter. I can have the best players in the world, but if they hate each other, then we're not going to be winning matches. We still have a little bit of money remaining, and I'm going to be looking for a young player we could get on loan for maybe one whole season. Obviously, Florian Wirtz would be incredible, but, you know, we do have quite a bit of options in his position, so not going to be going for him at the moment. Guardiola as well would have been a nice one, but I feel like our centre-back position is now sorted. Joslek as well from Czech Republic would have been a good one, but I don't feel like he could, you know, turn the world alight. What about Harvey Elliott? He's just joined. Oh my god, I wanted to go with him because he returned on loan back to Liverpool, but literally Shakhtar Donetsk have snapped him up before me, so we cannot be getting Harvey Elliott. What about Kubo? This was a player that one of our scouts actually recommended that we go with, but obviously he is indeed a La Liga player, so I'm not sure if he would get accepted. But let's see, can we get him for 1 year for 6.7 million? I think that would be an incredible signing and a potential option to buy. So if we were to buy him, we would have to pay, yeah, 12 million and a weekly salary player buyout of yeah, 1.3. Let's go with that. So maybe, guys, we could get Kubo on a option to buy with a loan. Let's see what else we got. Obviously, we have Max Aarons, who is a nice young right back, but yeah, we do have players in that position. Wow, Alexander Isak. I literally talked about him in episode 1 of this series, saying that my dream would be to have a player like Alexander Isak at this football club at some point. Let's go with a 1-year offer, or actually, this guy is too good. We cannot afford a 1 year. We have to go with 6 months. Let's go with, yeah, 7 million. Option to buy. Actually, for this one, let's not go with an option to buy, but we'll just ask 6 months for him. That would be absolutely incredible, guys. Wow. I cannot wait to see what the response is going to be like. Callum Hudson-Odoi is currently in the Bundesliga. You know, he would be perfect, I think, for this football club. So let's ask for a 1 year loan, but of course with an option to buy. And as we can see, he would be pretty expensive if we were to buy him. But yeah, let's see what Bayer Leverkusen says about that offer. We still have a few more players which I would like to take a look at. For example, Chukwueze. You know, it would have been a nice one, but I feel like we have options there on the right side. Chung would also be a very nice option, but yeah, I think he just joined Inter, so we cannot be going with him. Emil Smith-Rowe, though, this is a guy I've been talking about before. I would like to have at this football club. I think if we were to buy him, it would be too expensive at the moment. But let's go with a 1 year loan and then an option to buy. And let's see, guys, if this one does indeed get accepted. It would be really, really nice. But now we just have to wait until we get some responses, and yeah, hopefully one of these loan offers could come through. After that, I feel like this team is ready for the first game, and now we are so close to August, which means that, you know, there is going to be games happening very, very soon. And of course, welcome to the club, Mark Bartra. That is a quality signing, and definitely the highest rated centre back we've ever had at this football club. Some people might be asking themselves, why is there a red, white and blue strip on our yellow home kits? Well, I'm gonna talk more about our kits later, guys. We basically are paying a bit of a tribute to our Norwegian roots. We have a lot of Norwegian connection at this football club. For example, the owners are indeed Norwegian. Sander is literally Norwegian as well. So that is why we have a bit of a tribute, a bit of a homage to that country for this season. But obviously, I'm gonna show you the other kits that we have, and guys, we even have a third kit this season, which I am really, really excited to talk more about. But here we go. We are now in August. We are about to find out, guys, if any of these loans are gonna be happening. Kubo has accepted our offer. Guys, if we want, we could literally have Kubo. I think that's a 1 year loan as well, even with an option to buy. Wow. Alexander Isak has declined, unfortunately, but you know, I'm definitely gonna be trying to sign him permanently in the future at some point. Callum Hudson-Odoi has also declined. Emil Smith-Rowe has accepted our offer. Okay, we have some variation, guys, to go with here. Do we want an attacking midfielder, or do we actually want a right winger? I mean, Kubo can also play in multiple positions, of course. As we can see, Moiskin is improving over this summer. He's gone up a rating. All of a sudden, when he's got a little bit of competition, he is improving in his ratings. You love to see that. But let's go over to our negotiations. So Kubo would be a 6.7 million loan fee, and of course Smith-Rowe would be 4.9 million in loan fee. This guy also has obviously a option to buy, and this period is for 1 year, and the same goes with Kubo. That is indeed gonna be for 1 year. So guys, it's a bit of a tricky one. As we can see, Kubo though can literally play attacking midfielder, right wing, center mid, even right midfielder. He can play left midfielder and almost even striker. So this guy would be massive. 20 years old as well, and of course a left-footed player. Look at the development sheet as well. That looks incredible. Smith-Rowe, not exactly as good when it comes to the development sheet, but you know, this guy, he's 3 years older as well. Okay, you know what? I feel like Kubo, literally, we could only have Bale for 1 season. If Bale leaves next summer, we could just sign Kubo on a permanent deal, and he would be a nice replacement. And of course, it's just 20 years old. So, yeah, in my opinion, I feel like a Kubo is going to be the best option right there. Wow, the amount of signings, guys, we have done today. It's called a new era for a reason. I've also talked about this guy before, Proper, and yeah, I feel like he would also be a nice option, guys. And obviously now we have quite a few CMs, but not too much backup. And, you know, if we do get an injury to Milner or Luis or Soboslai, then it would be nice to just have another really good option off the bench. You know, obviously we also have, you know, Taylor, he's okay, but he's not gonna set the world on fire, so... Proper, I feel like he's got the experience as well. He's been in the Premier League before, and now that he is a free agent, I feel like he would be a very nice signing, and probably will be my last signing for this window, because I don't think we're going to be having any money left after this has happened. But here we go. I think we have received some job offers, actually, and this time for some national teams, which is really exciting. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't think I would ever manage a national team that's not Norway, because... I feel like if you were to manage a national team, you need to have a bit of passion about that country. And I couldn't really care less about any... Wow. Are you kidding me? There is just one European club on this list, and that is Norway. Nah, that's crazy. I mean, they know. They know that we have these Norwegian connections at this club. It's unbelievable. As I was literally saying, I would only manage Norway, and... Are we ready for it? That's the question. I don't think I'm ready, you know. We have just been here for one season, and I feel like it would be a little bit disrespectful to the supporters of this football club if I were to take on another job. Maybe they would think that, you know, my full focus is not on getting this club promoted. So, I think it's too early. If Norway wants me later down my career, then I would probably accept it. But as it stands, I'm not going to be a national team manager. If you come back in like 2-3 years time, I will probably accept it. Because obviously Norway has never been in, or we have been. The last time was 30 years since we were in a World Cup, for example. So it would be incredible to manage them, but yeah, now is not the time, I think. Our scout has also found a few more players for us, so we will just take a quick look at this to see if there would be anyone potentially joining us. Badia Shiel. Obviously, we have talked about this guy before, would have been a nice signing. Some good news is that the Proper have indeed accepted £10,000 a week. We still have 22k remaining, so if there is a player, guys, potentially a free agent, which you would like me to still sign in this window, you have to let me know down below in the comment section. But I think the business part of this episode has been completed. I'm very happy with my team right now, but I have to take a look at my best lineup, because I'm not sure who's going to be starting for me. Are we going to be going with players that played a lot for me last season? Who knows the club? I really do not know, guys. But yeah, I'm going to have to spend some time on this, because we're just a few days away from the first game of the season. The biggest problem we have is that our team spirit is only 59. If I were to play, for example, Matondo, who's played at this club before, we can see it goes up to 60. But because we have so much new blood in this squad, guys, you know, it's gonna take some time for these guys to really gel together. I hope that's not going to be too much of an issue, and we'll still get some good results, but it could be a bit of a problem, guys. We're just going to have to wait and see when the first match day comes around what is going to be happening. And here we go. It is going to be Luton Town, literally a Premier League club last season. They have now been relegated, and that is going to be our first opponent of the year. And now we have to answer some questions, because there is a lot of pressure on us, guys. Definitely, our team are the favorites to win the league. I mean, our team is super strong. We've literally got Greenwood, Soboslai. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a team as strong as this in the championship. So, it's always best to set out on a long journey with a strong wind in your sails. Likewise, if we're gonna win this title, the opening match is no place to split up. That is absolutely true. This is gonna be a crazy season, guys, and we have to get promoted in some way. But here we go. Let's take a look at our squad then, and I mean, we're gonna have to play Soboslai as the attacking midfielder, or at least the center midfield. Then we have Luis. We have Montero. I think we're going to start Ramos because he's got quite a bit of experience of this club. Disgiglio, Bale, Greenwood, and Moise Kean. Guys, lots of new players in the starting 11, but obviously we need to have a few of these guys on the bench. I mean, our bench is looking really, really strong though, but we need to have Hauge in there. And do we have anyone else? I mean, Tavares is gonna have to be on the reserves for now. But guys, what a squad. Luton Town are a tough side, but that's no reason to fear them. The supporters will be giving it their all out there today. So let's do the same. I am liking what we are saying now to the players. And hopefully we can have a strong start, guys. You know, maybe get a victory in our first game. That would be absolutely incredible. And it would maybe settle a bit of nerves that we have right now. Because I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous ahead of this first match. So the players are about to get ready. But let me show you guys all of the kits that we have for this upcoming season. So our home kits, you have seen already, yellow, but with those red, white, and blue stripes. We can see our away kit is beautiful, black and blue and yellow, absolutely clean, and I cannot wait to try that one out. And we also have a special third kit this season, which is orange. I'm hoping this is going to turn into like a lucky kit for us. I have even made changes to the stadium. You might be noticing that pattern right there. Beautiful circles. And we also have a new goal net. I've updated the texture and I've also updated the color of the goal net. We used to have a yellow net and sometimes it was a little bit difficult to see the goal. So now we have white netting. We also have a little bit of new colors around the stadium, some new seat colors, some new banners and things like that. So we'll see if that can be an effect, especially, you know, with this new pattern. I feel like it's looking really clean. So here we go, guys. First game of the season, and hopefully it's gonna be a very successful year ahead for us now. I cannot wait to get to know these players, to know what they're all about. Come on, Szoboszlai. He finds Moise Kean, who we already do know quite a bit about. There we have Alonso on the overlap, and can he whip one in? Good delivery, and you can see the technique on that cross. Oh, do you see that nutmeg from Gareth Bale? Here we go, Luis. Can he find Alonso? That's a bit of a difficult one, but we haven't really created a big chance yet. But we know Szoboszlai can have a couple of long shots in him. The first half is done, and I have to say, it's not been an exciting one. We haven't actually created really any chances. So I'm gonna give these guys a little bit more time. Obviously, it's the first game playing together. So we'll give them like until the 60th minute. If it's still 0-0, I think we are gonna make some changes because we have a lot of options off the bench. Oh, that's a bad touch, and Luis picks it up. Moise Kean now to Gareth Bale, and referee, that has gotta be a foul. Maybe even a yellow card for the Luton player. Just a warning, but we can see like every time Gareth Bale has the ball, you know, he does something special. Oh, that is a bad foul. Maybe this could be a shooting position. Obviously now we have quite a few free kick takers in this club. That is a yellow card as well. Nicely done from Dominic Szoboszlai in this situation. Almost even inside the penalty box. We have Marcos Alonso. We also have Bale. And I think Bale is going to be taking this one. Bit of a difficult angle, but you never know. Come on. Can he get it in? And Gareth Bale on his debut has just produced an absolutely banger of a goal. That is why we bought him. Welcome to the club. In his first game, he does exactly what we needed Gareth Bale to do. And that is win us football matches. And look at that range. The technique is beautiful. And yeah, that is everything that I hoped for. What a goal, guys. And we are in the lead in the first game. And look at the celebrations. This has got to be my favorite episode yet. I really like this new era of Sander FC. Oh, nicely done from Kean. Bale picks it up and he gives it to Moise Kean. And, oh, he looks for Greenwood there. Oh, that's a good pass for Luton, and oh no, what a save from Fabianski. I'm pretty sure a shot like that would have gone in previous seasons. That was actually a really nice attack from Luton. I'm so happy that we bought a better goalkeeper. I know you usually shouldn't be making changes on a corner kick, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna be bringing on Matondo, I think. I'm also gonna get Kubo on in an attacking midfielder role. I'm also gonna get Javi Montero on for these last minutes, and we will see if these changes can make a difference. There we go, Kubo picks up the ball already. I mean, what a player this guy could also be. Oh, quick passes from Luton, and the shot is in the goal! Are you kidding me? What a finish! And I mean, there is nothing my goalkeeper can do about that one. But that was just really nice football from Luton. Look at these quick passes. I mean, completely played through our midfield, and then Montero, maybe I should not have subbed him in and brought him on. That's a nice pass through to Desciglio. He gives it down to Keane, and then he finds Mason Greenwood, and we are back in the lead. Mason Greenwood in his debut for Sander FC has got a very, very important goal. And he is going to be so good for this football club, man. What a signing. And what a nice attack. A lot of players involved. That through ball to our right back as well was incredible. It was a pass from James Milner. And then Moise Keane through the legs. And what a finish. I mean, we saw this kind of chance many times last season as well. And, you know, I would shoot it straight at the goalie, or I would miss the target. But Mason Greenwood is so clinical. He might be the best finisher we actually have at the club right now. Referee. Milner has been incredible today. Like a really underrated signing. I'm so happy this worked out, you know. £3 million we paid for him. Probably just going to be here for a season or two, but the experience and the leadership he's got is what this team needs. Let's see what Matondo can do for us. I think this could be a big season for him at this club. Come on, Matondo. Still going. Matondo gives the pass to Kubo. And Kubo with the hits. And that is... oh my god, it's almost gone in. Are you kidding me? If we would have conceded for a goal like that, it would have been absolutely horrible, guys, to start the season. But... oh my god. What am I watching? This guy has just scored his second goal, and he's gonna deny us all the 3 points in the 93rd minute. What an ending to the game. There really is never a boring match, guys, here on this channel. I cannot believe it. I mean, we thought we had the victory all in our bag. The 3 points were coming back home, but wow, that is a learning lesson. We gotta stay focused until the referee blows the whistle. And for match day 1, we have 1 point. I mean, it's against a former Premier League team, so it's not the worst result. But guys, when you're literally seconds away from getting the 3 points, that literally feels like a loss, I'm not gonna lie. So, Europe Best Player of the Award announcement. I'm gonna predict Haaland. Okay, Kimmich has won it. That's an interesting one. Maybe the Bayern won the Champions League or something, but guys, what a weird ending to that game. Let's see what the sporting director is saying. The reaction of the press and the fans wasn't that bad. So, I mean, you could see what we did in that game. We had some really nice plays, you know, beautiful chances created and stuff. Really nice goals that we scored, which I guess were the positives, but there might be still question marks at this defense, guys. Hopefully we're going to be fixing it up, though. Thank you so much for watching the first episode. If you want the next one tomorrow, smash 1,000 likes, and I'll see you very soon.